Welcome everybody to the first WeFi Super Saturday. Very excited to be here this morning and wanted to welcome all of you from all over the world, no matter whether it's morning, evening, or nighttime for you. We really appreciate you guys being here. And without further ado, I'm going to take myself out of the way and introduce our MC for the day. This gentleman's become a very good friend of mine. We've traveled all over the world looking for the right opportunity. I was very blessed to be at his wedding, which he did on New Year's, which I got to tell you was really cool. And we had a really good time. So this guy's definitely I've been in the industry 35 years. He's been in the industry less time than me, but knows more than me. So there's nobody better on this planet to actually be in front today and introduce people and do everything that he needs to do. He's actually a professional MC and DJ in his past life before discovering this crazy industry. So without further ado, my good friend, Mr. Quentin Bradford, Mr. CPMD, Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily, please take it away, my friend.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can.
All righty. Well, let me just throw it right back at you. Alex has been just a incredible friend and partner in this space. And we've been able to do a lot, and been able to help a lot of people in this space. And your leadership has echoed, being able to just travel, like you said, being at my wedding, you and your wife, enjoying that time and sharing that moment with us is absolutely incredible. And from all the different things that we've done, they've all led us to this place today with this amazing opportunity at WeFi. And I think, after a lot of work and a lot of ups, downs, heartbreaks, successes, we can finally say that we found a home here and we're planted. So I appreciate you for giving me that call, because if you wouldn't have called me,
Absolutely, yeah.
we would have 4,300 other people that would not be a part of this opportunity. So I appreciate you for that, sir. And I look forward to that time where we're on the yacht. We already talked about it when we were in Dubai.
That's right.
I look forward to that, and we're gonna have a big celebration. So thank you, sir.
For sure. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Well, everyone, welcome again. My name is Quentin, aka Mr. CPMD, aka Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily, and I'm excited to be here, just to be able to share this platform. We have people tuning in all over the world. I know it's morning here, late morning where I am. It's early afternoon some places, late evening. It's night. It's early morning. But this is a global opportunity, and it does not stop for time. So we have people tuning in from everywhere. So I want to get a little bit of engagement from our audience today. So if you are a part of this amazing opportunity, I want you to drop a lucky number 7 in the chat. If you are a part of WeFi, drop a 7 in the chat. And I know we probably have some guests that are going to be on today, and I want the guests to see this, right? To see how this opportunity is changing lives and impacting people globally. And we have people tuning in from everywhere. So after you drop that 7, I want you to drop the location where you are right now. Drop where you are. We have Tahiti, India, Utah, Hamburg, Argentina, Italy, Sweden. I can't even keep up. Zurich, USA, Greece, Canada, Czech, UK, Ecuador, Uganda. I mean, look at this, guys. Amazing what's happened. I honestly, for me, I don't think I've ever had this many people in different countries that have been a part of my particular business. And that's because this business is global. It is a global opportunity, and you are here at the right time. Somebody always told me it's about timing and positioning. And right now, you have found the right opportunity at the right time, and you're in the right position. So congratulations to all you that are here. And if you are a guest, I would tell you right now, strap in. This is going to be an action-packed Zoom today. Get you a piece of paper, get a pen. You're going to take some notes. You're going to want to write some things down. Hey, I was always told anytime there's someone speaking that's making more money than me, I need to be listening and writing down those things. All right. So I'm going to jump into this thing, get this thing started. Just want to take a few minutes just so, we could just share the global reach that this opportunity has right now. And I have the privilege to bring up our first speaker. All right. And I'm hoping I'm going in the right order, right? What you guys sent me, right?
Bruce.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Want to make sure I'm bringing up the right person. Well, this gentleman here that I get to bring up today, he has become a key figure in the Al Williams movement at just 21 years of age, a financial revolution that reshaped the U.S. economic landscape. His impact did not stop there. Over the years, he has generated more than 1 billion in direct sales revenue, including tens of millions in Bitcoin transactions, positioning himself at the intersection of traditional finance and digital revolution. Innovation. Bruce's siblings played a pivotal role in the early infrastructure of Coinbase, right? We all know Coinbase, right? Helping process accounts from the platform's inception and contributing to its rise as global crypto powerhouse. So I'm going to get out of the way, right? I'm going to get my pen. I got it right here. Got my pad right here. And I'm going to bring up Mr. Bruce right now. Are you with us today, sir?
Yes, I am. Thank you. And I will say I've got 5 minutes, so I'm going to go fast and furious. But
Take it
ladies and
away.
gentlemen, you need to understand this 4,300 people is one team. In the last few weeks, I know about when they joined because I joined at a similar time, and I will tell you that one of the gentlemen on here that's one of the leaders over 20 years ago. We built teams out in 192 countries. Yeah, you heard me, 192 countries. And the reason that I know him is what happened. And let me tell you this. This is the first time, and look, over the last few weeks, I've done well over 100,000, or I'm sorry, €1,000,000 with another company. But here's the point. I'm on here today because you can't miss this opportunity. You can't miss it. In fact, there's a gentleman on here named Willie that is here visiting the U.S. from another country that did a lot more with Art Williams than I did. My uncle was one of Jerry Dancer's partners, and I will tell you this: what happened with that company, A.L. Williams, is that they took Whole Life, which had locked down a lot of the finances of America during the Great Depression. The only companies that had money when banks were closed was insurance companies. That's why there was a law not allowing insurance companies to become banks. We're going to talk about banks for just a couple of minutes here as we move forward. Here's what I'll tell you. When Art Williams took that on and said, hey, term is how to go and then invest the rest of it, trillions of dollars was released into the U.S. economy. It is the greatest success story, in my opinion, in the history of direct sales. Now, John, who is leading the charge here in direct sales with WeFi, is made more money than I have. I'm sure he's done more volume than I have. So you have experience at the helm here. But let me say this: years and years ago, as crypto began to come into the world, period from its infancy, Bill Gates. There is a great video, which you'll see. We're doing some editing on it. But years ago, Bill Gates called Bitcoin and crypto the greatest discovery he felt of his lifetime for the globe. Why? Because he unbanked. Because the people who could not get to a bank, over 1.5 billion, are unbanked. And this is what I love about this presentation from its beginning, is that it is talking about everyone being able to be a part of this. Look, you may be on here today and you've never been a part of cryptocurrency. You've never been a part of Bitcoin or Ethereum and I will tell you today, Bitcoin has processed in the last 24 hours, $44 billion. That is more than the largest bank in the world will process on Monday. That's Bitcoin. But make no doubt about it, Tether is 136 billion over the last 24 hours. Billion. 3 times what Bitcoin has done today, Tether has done. Why am I saying that? Because when you have a project that has the reach and the scope of what WeFi is doing, being the first Deobank in the world. There's neobanks being talked about, but this is the first Deobank. It's why I'm here. The second reason I'm here is because you have a management team that can pull this off. You have the co-founder of Tether. And please let me get back to that number again. $136 billion transferred in the last 24 hours using USDT. Let me tell you how big that is, ladies and gentlemen. That's the entire direct sell industry, almost combined for a solid year, was transferred in one day. And you have that leader inviting you through John and the team to become a part of this project right now. Yeah, you have the opportunity to join this at a time, the old saying in direct sales, I'm 63 years old. I've done this for more than 40 years. And the old saying is timing is everything and positioning is vital. Believe me, this is that time. Whatever you might find yourself doing, whether you're blue collar, whether you're a restaurant owner, business owner, or whether you're doing a direct sales company, don't miss this. Back to you.
Quentin, back to you, sir.
Maybe Alex jump in.
Yep, sure am.
I did that a little too fast, Frankie.
He had you on a stopwatch, man. He was just waiting for that 5-minute mark. Q, go ahead and introduce our next speaker.
Well, incredible information that was just shared right there. I mean, just some staggering numbers. I mean, my goodness. And, the mention of Reeve Collins, if you just do, a little bit of research, right, you can find out who that gentleman is. And I'm sure majority of us at some point in time have sent or used or spent or sold USDT. So now, the next gentleman that I get to speak about is a person that I have a lot of respect for. I mean, he's definitely one of the hardest, absolutely hardest working men that I know. When he says that he works 18 hours a day, he's not kidding. I don't know how he does it, honestly, because you have to do a lot of sacrificing from the people that you love and care about, your family. You sacrifice from the things that you like to do, that you enjoy, your hobbies, and just your own time to do things that you enjoy and love. But he has a heart for people, for sharing, for empowering, for inspiring people. I was actually a part of a company previously where this gentleman was the top earner in that company. I don't mean like he was one of the top earners. No, he was the top earner in that opportunity. He spoke in front of the entire company. He built a team over 700,000 members in that team. He earned tens of millions of dollars in that opportunity.
Before you finish introducing the guy you're going to introduce, I want to play a real quick video that all of us will be able to use for this company. Okay, so give me 1 second. Let me play this real quick, and then I want you to finish that introduction because it's a perfect lead-in to this gentleman.
Sure.
I want to make sure I'm sharing my screen here. There you go. There you go. Everybody see that?
Yes, sir.
You know what? I need to make sure that I'm sharing sound. Sorry. Good, I am. All right.
We're excited to introduce you to WeFi, not just a banking app, but a movement, redefining how the world interacts with money. Before we dive in, a quick note. This information is not financial advice. We encourage you to conduct your own research. The responsibility for any investment decision rests solely with you. WeFi is the world's first decentralized bank built on Web3 principles that empowers a community to earn money as a customer and additional money by attracting other customers to WeFi. It's a next-gen platform where anyone, regardless of experience, can save, spend, and grow their wealth in both crypto and fiat. Whether you're a crypto newbie or expert, you can join today and be part of the first global Deobank. We are empowering our community to earn, engage, and expand from day one. We are targeting 3 massive industries: remittance, cryptocurrency, and traditional banking. Together, That's over $3 trillion in commissionable market fees, growing 15 to 20% annually. And WeFi is positioned right at the intersection of all three. Our leadership includes veterans from Tether, First Abu Dhabi Bank, and blockchain finance. This isn't a startup guessing its way forward. It's a team that's already built the infrastructure behind global finance. Listen to 𝗲𝗂𝗪𝗏, the founder of the stablecoin Tether and one of the founders of WeFi, explain just what a Deobank is.
The next piece in delivering on the promise of blockchain, which is democratized access to high-quality financial services for the world, we're finally ready for that. And so that's my company called WeFi. So that's 𝗪𝗂𝗙𝗶. And it is a Deobank. We've coined a new term called Deobank, a decentralized on-chain bank. So there's banking in the traditional systems, and then the neobank, which is using the traditional system, but with no physical presence, just online. And the Deobank is, instead of using the traditional system, it's online, but it's using the future system, the blockchain. And so what that enables is just better services at cheaper rates, because the blockchain does what the regular system does, but just much, much, much more efficiently and on a global scale. And so we've packaged and simplified the complexities of utilizing blockchain-based wallets and making investments in DeFi and different things like that. We've really created a very simple and friendly user interface and beautiful brand around it called WeFi. WeFi is, we're also putting the community first, and WeFi is truly delivering on the promise of Web3, which is ensuring the community is the one that gets rewarded for participation. So there's a token. So we have an ITO, which is an initial technology offering, and people can buy into that, which mines WeFi tokens, which power the network and provide all the rewards. And since we're doing that type of sale, because then tens of thousands of people, and soon over 100,000 people, will be investors and customers. Because while we do provide very efficient banking services in a very beautiful package, there are a lot of people providing banking services. So how do you get ahead in that? You get lots of customers by making them your investors and by rewarding them the most and by giving them the rewards of the network. And the larger the network grows, the more the consumers get.
Now ask yourself, why would I want to get started in WeFi now? And the answer is because early adopters always win. Just ask any Bitcoin or Doge investor. With over 4.5 billion people using traditional banking and only 10% of them in crypto, WeFi is opening the door for billions to enter the decentralized economy. In fact, there are over 1.5 billion people that are unbanked right now, and all of them are in need of traditional banking services. Already, WeFi is helping over 3 billion new adopters enter into the crypto market. Now just imagine earning cashback commissions in crypto, that's USDT, on wire transfer fees, crypto exchange fees, Visa card purchases, Visa card transaction fees, and a variety of loan services. Well, you can, and people already are. With WeFi, you can buy, earn, and spend crypto through a single seamless experience. From Visa-powered cards to mobile POS terminals and ATMs, we're making crypto usable in everyday life and increasing the WeFi brand awareness worldwide. So how do you get started with WeFi? That is very simple. Buy an ITO package and put it to work on your behalf. And what's an ITO? Think of it as the energy that grants you access to all of WeFi as a participant in the world's first Deobank. This means you can earn from multiple streams of income derived from normal banking activities. When you purchase an ITO pack, you are buying a digital asset at a specific value on the day of purchase. You are also securing a passive daily stream of WFI tokens that will be earned or mined until 2032. For example, a $1,000 ITO pack purchased in early August would have generated up to 25,000 WFI tokens by 2032 based on the mining rate at that time. So in this example, let's look at the numbers. If the WFI token value reaches $1, that's $25,000. At $5, that's $125,000. At $10, you're looking at $250,000, all from a one-time $1,000 entry. And this WFI accumulation happens from the day you purchase your ITO package, whether you do anything else in WeFi or not. When you consider the potential increase in the WeFi token price over time as mass adoption occurs, you can see how a bigger ITO purchase upfront can have a huge impact on the final tally. Now, if you want to accelerate your returns, you can become an active WeFi participant. That is, build a team, earn referral commissions, and unlock 3 to 8% overrides from the token mining, which, as you can see, can add up to tremendous totals. As an active participant, you'll also earn commissions from the remittance sector. This includes payments, crypto exchanges and crypto trading, along with all normal banking transactions. The more you grow your network, the more you earn. So here's how it all comes together. Buy ITO packs. Receive daily WFI tokens from mining and transactions. Spend them through Visa cards, ATMs, or mobile POS. It's simple, secure, and scalable. WeFi is built for the world with cross-border payments, multi-currency wallets, and real-time mining. Wherever you are, WeFi is ready. WeFi is already growing fast with thousands of users, 24/7 support, and a global community that's earning and spending every day. And why is WeFi growing so fast? Because it runs on smart contracts, transparent tokenomics, and a community-first model. This isn't just tech, it's trust built into every transaction. WeFi has a fixed supply of 1 billion tokens. Distribution is structured for mining, rewards, and ecosystem growth with no inflation and no surprises. WeFi is multi-chain compatible and built to scale for global growth. Security is non-negotiable. WeFi uses multi-layer encryption, KYC protocols, and regulatory alignment to protect users and build trust. Our go-to-market strategy includes influencer partnerships,
Welcome to the DeFi, the decentralized blockchain base.
in Latin America, Africa, and Southeast Asia. We're not waiting for adoption, we're engineering it. At WeFi, every user is a stakeholder. Every referral, every transaction, every ITO pack helps grow. Early adopters are already seeing results. WeFi is ready to onboard millions using modular infrastructure, global payment rails, and a vision for inclusive finance. To recap, WeFi is live. It bridges crypto and fiat. It rewards users daily, and it's backed by a proven team. This isn't a pitch for what might happen. It's a call to join what's already happening. So, are you ready? Ready to earn daily, spend freely, and grow with the future of finance? Get back.
All right, Quentin, introduce the man of the hour.
I mean, you just want me to just go right into it after watching that amazing video?
Absolutely, right?
Oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, just the reactions in the chat are pretty crazy. And I just asked you the other day for something exactly like this, and now we have it. So a great tool.
Quentin has a massive global leader who has been looking for this exact thing. Yeah. Quentin asked for it, and then Frankie sent it.
Bruce put it together.
That's right. Bruce put it together. That's right.
Hey, all you have to do is ask. Right?
We got to give Jeff the credit on that. But anyway, that's good.
Oh, amazing video. Amazing video. Well, just to get back to where we were, on the gentleman that I'm going to be introducing, our next speaker. This gentleman is, he's not an affiliate of WeFi. They actually sought after this gentleman because of his success in the industry, his reputation, his name, and he was hired as the community development officer, the CDO, not CEO, CD, like dog, CDO of WeFi. This gentleman, man, I had an opportunity to meet him where I live, in my building right here where I live. I saw this gentleman upstairs in our guest our guest lounge, and he was doing a huge presentation, a big meeting. There were a bunch of people there. All these Rolls Royces were parked outside. And I said, I remember that guy from the company that I used to be a part of. And I remember speaking to him very briefly, exchanged information. And now about a year and a half later, this gentleman is at the top of this opportunity. So when I saw that gentleman, I knew that I was in the right place at the right time with the right leadership. So let me just step out of the way of greatness. And I want to bring up the CDO of WeFi, Dr. John Sachtouras. Are you here with us today, sir?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, wherever you are. What an amazing beginning of this Super Saturday. You know, leaders in this field are very creative and they get things done fast. So, Mr. Frankie, thank you very much. Mr. Alex, Mr. Q, Mr. Tuamuni, and so many other leaders who are making this happen globally. So welcome to this Super Saturday. Today we have some good surprises. Basically, right after this presentation, I think the Super Saturday is over. It's clear. Anyway, for everybody who's with us today, I want to make sure, number one, that everybody sees where I am, because on the video where we're talking about physical products. So for everybody, I'm at the office, I'm at the headquarters in Dubai. I'm holding the first POS terminal that accepts not only crypto to fiat, but crypto to crypto. Also, let me give you a small tour so you can see the office, and most important, I want you to see the ATM crypto vending machines. That's the first model. That is the second model. So you can see from a distance. And this is the third one. I'm sure you can see it right there, that one. And here we have a very unique booth designed for me, for my Zooms from the office. They say I'm a little bit loud. So yeah, this is a very elegant office in the business financial center of Dubai. So at least now everybody, hey, take a look at this one. Hey, you got to take a picture of this one. Watch. Take a picture. Come on. Beyond banking. And here we have a lot of samples of POS that we're going to be launching end of October. What happened here? Somebody's sharing something? I don't know. All right. So the POS system and the ATM machines and also the refreshment vending machine will start, first of all, in the Emirates. And sometime next year, we're going to start from the countries where they have the highest volume, which is right now Vietnam, South Korea, Japan, and Thailand. Some in India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore. Now we have some great people in Europe, the Americas, and launch in Africa. So basically, I'll tell you a quick story. What am I doing in WeFi? I was invited last year to lead what we call the development of the community of WeFi due to my background, experience, results, multiple languages, and more. When I arrived and I had this first amazing interview, I asked 2 questions. And if you'd like to write them down, it will help you. I asked them if the WeFi token is available in the open market. And they said, yes, it is. Back then, it was, I think, around 25 cents. Today, it's 65 cents, highest ever so far. Very important. Second question, and most important I asked, is how is WeFi Deobank planning to increase the value of token? Ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very important question. You can check online and you will find 47,000 plus tokens. 47,000. And there are only a dozen, the most important and most valuable token today. WeFi, from being an unknown token, now is already 65 cents and climbing. However, as a bank, being on the crypto space, developing the future in finances, they've made the most brilliant decision to manufacture physical products. Very important now, because blockchain and crypto world, basically it's invisible. But when you have a bank that have physical presence in major cities around the world, ATM, crypto vending machine, bringing on board people who've never been in the crypto space ever, or those who are already in crypto space, they can buy and sell coins and tokens with the brand of WeFi visible, very important. When you have a POS system that merchants now will be able to use and have the opportunity to have their own crypto wallet, and when somebody will charge and it says you want to pay by euro or US dollar or crypto, should the merchant has a crypto account available and customer wants to pay with the crypto, the merchant now can start collecting crypto instantly. Now with the WeFi brand, imagine how many restaurants, hotels, coffee shops, gas stations, and many other areas, malls and so forth, the WeFi brand will be everywhere. When you have a vending machine for refreshments that will accept local currency and crypto, it's called physical visible presence. That alone, ladies and gentlemen, is going to position WeFi Deobank globally, although we are the first decentralized bank. It's a nice phrase, is the fact, but when they also become visible everywhere, it's going to be a different story. As a matter of fact, next year, when we start announcing the franchising program for these physical products, and it's going to be a new stream of income for certain people at least, now we're talking about a different space. So like Mr. Bruce talked about the management, real people, professional people, legitimate, transparent, with a background exclusively in banking, technology, and crypto. It's not just somebody who had an idea. There are people who've made it in the past, especially Mr. Eve Collins with the USDT, Mr. Roman with a company called Wise, Mr. Maxim, the group CEO, with his experience in crypto. All that, when you combine the management with their vision and their clear understanding about banking, ladies and gentlemen, we are not offering to the people a new MLM opportunity. We are not. We are offering the world the first decentralized, fast, seamless bank. It's a bank. Maybe today, right now, this weekend, you don't see the banking component, but the next few weeks, you will see the banking component. You will be able to see how you can do wire transfers from bank to bank. You will see, and you will actually, some of you will experience certain companies will call you, as they have already called us here, requesting how can our company change our payroll payout infrastructure. Instead of the company, imagine a hotel, 200 employees. The hotel makes salary payments, most likely into the employee's bank account. Employees may have different banks. What does the hotel earn from their employees' banking activities? Nothing. So imagine now if the visionary owner management of a hotel says, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to change our form of payment of salaries. Everybody will be signed up with WeFi Deobank. Everyone will have a bank account with Deobank. Everyone will have a Visa card with Deobank. We're going to pay you directly through crypto. Now, can you imagine the benefit of the employer having 200 employees doing their banking transactions out of one bank and benefit from it? I don't know if you can see it. I'm telling you, it's happening right now. It's shifting. It's shifting. So as a bank, people have asked me many times, what will the services be? It will be a traditional banking services. Everyone who's here, once the banking component is released, everyone will have a personal bank account with an IBAN number or a BIN number. You will be able to receive bank transfer. People can send you money from any bank in the world, from any currency in the world. It could be ringgit, dollar, euro, dirham, pesos, it doesn't matter. They can send you from the traditional local bank to your WeFi Deobank. And upon arrival of the funds into your WeFi Deobank, that money, that local currency, will instantly be converted into USDT. Automatically now, your money has left the traditional fiat environment and end up in the blockchain environment. That's why it's decentralized, safe. Nobody can touch your money. Nobody can block your money. You're the only one who has the right to move your money. So you can either do crypto sending, or you can do from crypto to traditional fiat transfers. You will be able to request loans, any kind of loans. You want a car loan, you want a house loan, you want a land loan, you want an airplane, a car, a submarine. It will be a loan of all kinds, including, ladies and gentlemen, you will be able to use your own WeFi tokens as a collateral for loans. And for top qualified leaders from rank 4 and above, you will be able even to request a loan against your own rank. Don't ask me a question right now, how's it going to work? When the time comes, we'll let you know. So, Visa card, loans, crypto exchanges. So you don't have to go from your traditional bank to buy from Coinbase, Binance, blockchain, Trust Wallet. Instead of buying from different suppliers or exchangers, everything, it will be in one place. So I hope you can realize that WeFi Deobank is not just another company, is not just another MLM. We are not offering crypto investment fast money. We are offering the first decentralized banking services where the community, the people, each and every one of you, you will be able to be directly a real partner with a bank. You will be a real shareholder with the bank. You will be able to have multiple ways to generate profits. As a shareholder, you will be able to receive at some point when the company will be at the position to announce dividends. Every single ITO owner who has an account and who has purchased ITO, initial technology offering, is already part of the 5% of the whole company's shares as a shareholder. So as a shareholder, you're going to have profits from the profitability of the bank. That's number one. Number two, you will be able to create profits for yourself by the personal accumulation of WeFi tokens. Through the referral program, which we'll talk later on, there is additional benefits. But when I saw the offer, ladies and gentlemen, where a bank is offering 50-50 partnership with all the banking fees, I truly hope you understand the power that is behind it. When Mr. Bruce explained that it was $183 billion in 1 day through USDT, in 1 day. So imagine the exchangers who are doing $26 trillion a year between buy and selling crypto, between 475 million people. Now imagine you have 1,000 or 10,000 people or more. Imagine that every time your community that you develop, every time they use their money in any way possible through the bank, you get paid. I don't know how else to explain. We don't sell unique products, skincare, weight loss, no physical product at all. We are allowing people, offering the people the solution how to manage their money their way. And through that service, WeFi is splitting 50-50 the banking fees, the interest from loans, fees from a crypto exchange, people using their Visa card, and everyone who has a community, they get a benefit from the transactions. Which bank around the world shares with the people their profit? As far as I know, none. So when I saw that, I saw two things. And I'm very proud and honored to be with the WeFi right now, and not 3 years later, by the way. I have Zoom calls every day in different languages from different parts of the world, different times. Sometimes I wake up, I don't know where I am. I have to see, where am I? Too much traveling, but I enjoy it more than ever because of two things. And I hope some of you will understand my thinking or feelings. When you have 750,000 people in your network, and the majority don't make any money, how do you feel? They come with a hope, big expectations, but they are not working. They cannot build a team. They are consumer buyers hoping for something to happen, but if they are not producing, they don't get paid. So in WeFi, even if somebody does absolutely nothing, nothing means nothing. They put $1,000 one time for the rest of their life with WeFi, no additional maintenance or fees or ownership or extra expenses, and you can generate for yourself, for them. I mean, put $1,000 and you start receiving tokens every day. I truly hope you understand the purpose of not selling your tokens fast. keep them, hold them, wait. 3 or 4 years later, it goes up to a $10. That $1,000 can go become 50,000, 25, 50, 100,000 or more. So even people with no experience, no understanding, no network experience, no network, no community, nothing, have the opportunity, my dear friends, one key word, leverage. They would leverage the power of digital mining without purchasing any equipment and without pushing any button. It happens automatically. Now imagine the leaders who are building teams, building community, and now they generate additional tokens, 3 levels. That amount, 3, 5, and 8%, when you do the math, by 1,000 people in your, even with the 500 people in your team, 500 people, only 500 people in your team in 3 levels, with only one-time $1,000, you can generate at least $500,000 to $1 million just only from the referral fees from tokens itself. So maybe it's too much information in one time. Maybe some people don't understand what is Web3. Actually, I tell you a funny one. When they ask me if I know what is Web3, I told them, absolutely. Web3 came right after Web2, which is before Web4. But ladies and gentlemen, please, to find information is free. Learn what is Web3. Why do we say decentralized? What does that mean? Why do we say governments cannot touch your money? Please find out. That's the future. DeFi is the future. And everyone, and each one of you right now, you are sitting in the most perfect timing in the history of the planet, because the Emirates, where I'm here right now, the Emirates, the Arab Emirates, they already launched a month ago their own digital coin. What does that mean? Number one country is already into the digital environment. Malaysia is now developing banks for crypto. Please go online, find out, get involved. USA, with Donald Trump, massive in crypto. Crypto space, crypto financing and crypto banking, it is here to stay forever. So you have, and the people have, one simple choice. Either participate now, either you understand or not is irrelevant. You get in now, or just wait. No problem. The Bitcoin was $1, including myself. We didn't buy it. We didn't believe in it. We could not understand it. And it went to 127,000. How many people today, including me, by the way, if we could go back in time, how many Bitcoins would you have purchased and kept it? Because many of us bought Bitcoin and we sold it, just in case it goes down. There's the fear of loss. Instead of having the vision to wait. It's like a real estate. It's like asset. So WeFi, dear friends, with the directors, the management, and the perfect timing. Imagine now the people who started a year ago. Hello. When they opened up Vietnam and South Korea and Japan a year ago, where there was no Visa card, wasn't available. It was one application, the 𝗫𝗿𝗄 chain, and there was no support, no system, no many languages, just Korea, South Korea, Vietnam, and Japan. And now a year later, the token is already at 65 cents. I hope you get the vision and the understanding of what is about to happen in the next few weeks, not few years, few weeks. In just a few weeks, before the end of this year, there will be more announcements, more amazing surprises, more money for everybody, even better opportunities, system, tools, marketing, and support. So with that said, Mr. Crypto pays me daily. I like this name. I really like this name. Pay me daily.
It's true.
When in WeFi, we get paid by the hour, by the minute.
By the minute.
But we can bring the other guest. And then after that, we have a surprise for you in how people can actually be rewarded through our referral program and how you can qualify for even more. Back to you, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You just heard, guys, from the CDO of WeFi, Dr. John Sachtouras. You just heard why he's here, right? And if you know his story, he'll tell you it took him 3 months of looking at this opportunity because of just his skepticism and just hesitation. But when he, did his research, his due diligence, looked into the team, saw what they were doing, he made that decision to come here and to build here with this particular opportunity. So we thank you, Dr. John, for all that you do. We appreciate all your hard work. I know you're going to be on my Christmas list this year. So we're definitely going to get together and we're going to make sure that you are rewarded for all your hard work.
Thank you, sir.
Now, guess what, guys? It's time to give away some money. Let me get some dollar signs in the chat. Some dollar signs in the chat if you want to be a part of this giveaway. We have $250 in 𝗲𝗃𝗀𝗄𝗃 that we're going to give away today. $250 in 𝗃𝗀𝗄𝗃 that we're going to give away today. Yes. Look at the dollar signs. And guess what you can do with it? You can buy more ITO. All right, Alex, how are we going to do it?
All right. So, Mr. John Sachtouras, we're going to need you for this. So you are going to send me a private message with...
He's already sent it to me.
Oh, you already sent it to you. Okay, great. So you guys pick a number between what and what, Frankie?
Well, let's have a look. We've got over 300 people on the call, right? Yep. So hopefully we're not going to have 2 or 3 winners. Well, we can't have 2 or 3 winners. We've got to figure that one out. But I suppose numbers between 1 and 1,000. So gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, put in numbers between 1 and 1,000. And on the next call, we will tell you who the winner is. But you got to put them in now, folks, right? Somebody puts them in times right now. You got to put in, 2 digits, 3 digits, 1 and 1,000. Pick your numbers, and whoever the winning number is, we'll announce it on the next call. All right, ladies and gentlemen?
All right, so put a number in the chat, all right? One time, not multiple times, guys. Come on, one number. All right, and I would say the first person to pick that number, I think.
Yeah, there you go. Would be the winner. Yeah.
So if you see someone that picks the same number, might want to delete that number.
Let me check because I am already looking at one number already. Yes. We already have yes, we do have a winner. Let me see. Where is it?
Send me the winner's name if you would. I'm tracking.
I'm checking because I have so many names.
I know it keeps going and going and going.
Yeah, guys, just one time. Just one time.
Let me see.
There's a Gabby who keeps putting twos.
Gabby.
Come on, close
Gabby.
You're close to getting yourself removed.
I'm just checking right now. I saw the number.
You only have to do it one time. We'll track where it is. It's okay.
I think this person is being funny, and they're going to get themselves removed from the call.
No, they're not. They're not going to win the prize. That's for sure. That's okay.
Yeah.
See the number they're putting in. But anyway, guys, this is as Alex said and Dr. John said. You can actually put this on your card and go spend it. Just send your USDT address to Alex, or you can use it to buy more tokens or more ITOs, which potentially your $250 could become $5,000, $10,000, maybe even $20,000. If this price of this token hits what we believe and what John...
The first name that I'm seeing here is Miss Petra.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
All right, perfect. All right.
Congrats. I know.
We got a winner. We got
that sounds like a ringer. That sounds like a ringer, Frankie.
Well, it's not Alex. I mean,
good job, Petra.
I'll do a screenshot of my phone and send it to you. I haven't even had a chance. So what I'm looking, Alex, is
dude, I'm just kidding.
I know you are.
Yeah.
What I'm looking, folks, is the potential of what we have here. And Bruce said it on the call earlier, right? 20 years ago, I was involved in the company with Bruce, and we had people in 190 countries around the world. This thing is going to eclipse that like a fighter jet going against a bicycle. I mean, really, the opportunity, but the tools that we have now that we didn't have 20 years ago to build a company in a direct sales business, you know, is absolutely crazy. 20 years ago, we didn't have Zoom. We couldn't do a three-way call on WhatsApp. You know, now, folks, we can take it to a whole new level. You know, there's people on this call, and Dr. John says, if you only end up with 500 people, there's people on this call, folks, who are going to have 1 million people in their downline. That I'm very, very sure of because of the opportunity with. So we have our next winner. What's the next part of the schedule, Alex?
Next is me, actually.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So,
now I'll take over here. Now we're going to move on to how to build a team fast, right? One of the fastest growing teams and leaders in WeFi is a gentleman that's going to be speaking next. Currently, right now, I believe he is sitting at rank 5 right now and right on the verge of rank 6, like right on the verge of rank 6. And let me tell you, there are not a lot of people at that rank in the company. So he is earning incredible income. And I know because I know what I'm earning and I know he's earning more than me. So I know he is making some incredible income. But this person is just not only a leader here in the space, but he is a dear friend and partner to me. We have been able to travel all over the world. This gentleman was at my wedding, as he stated before, and just an incredible, hard-working man. And so he's an incredible father. I always hear about his stories with his kids, and he's also even in the gym right now getting fit. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up my really good friend and partner, former Cowboys fan, diehard former fan, now new Chiefs fan, my good friend, and Yankees fan. And
That's
he
right,
is a
baby.
Yankees fan. My guy, Alex Ruiz. Mr. Alex, take it away, sir. Tell us how to build our business and our team fast.
Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. I will tell you one thing, no matter what happens in this industry for you, you didn't do it by yourself. So the people that you bring into this business is really what makes you. And John will tell you, I do not like taking accolades. When I make a new rank, I don't like publishing it because I didn't do it. I was fortunate enough to know Quentin. I was fortunate enough that Quentin knew Kojo, who knew Toa, who knew Charles. I was fortunate enough to know Anne-Marie and some of the other people that I've sponsored and some of the leaders that are on my team. And through them is what has given me the ability to do this. But what I did do is I made that call, right? That's the first thing that I did. So that leads me into my training. Let me pull that up real quick. And so hopefully, well, I should probably share my screen first, yeah? All right. Okay, can you guys see that?
Yes, we can. Take it away.
Okay, awesome. So let's talk about recruiting. So I've been in the industry now for 35 years, and I've learned a lot of ways to not recruit. And recruiting is not an action. Recruiting is something that actually is done over time. So a lot of people are like, well, a lot of people have been burned in cryptocurrency. I have been burned into the tune of $15 million. So I'd challenge anyone else to come up with a number like that. And if I'm still doing it, you can still do it, okay? So I'm going to teach you a system today, and we're going to do this kind of quickly. And the system is called 𝗫𝗫. Oh, if I can get this to work. All right, there we go. Nope. That's awesome. Let's try this again. Well, this worked earlier. Okay. Can you guys see that? There it is.
It says 𝗫𝗫. Yeah, so I can.
Yep, perfect. 𝗫𝗫. 𝗫𝗫 stands for, the first word is invite, present, enroll, and train. How do you invite someone? People will take what you're saying based on your music, and your music is your excitement. How excited are you? And you can't fake excitement. So when I call someone, they hear the intensity in my voice and the excitement in my voice. And again, I've been around cryptocurrency now since 2015. Bought my first Bitcoin at 400, could have bought it at 50, but I didn't listen. So in those last 10 years, I have gotten excited about a few things. The first one was obviously Bitcoin. The next thing I got really excited about was this. So when I call people now, they understand the conviction in my voice about what I believe this opportunity is. And I believe this opportunity is actually bigger than Bitcoin. And to put that into short for you, Bitcoin introduced decentralized money to the world. WeFi introduces decentralized finance to the world. In order for you to bring the masses into something, you have to be able to bring them something that they know and understand. They didn't know and understand Bitcoin, but they've heard of it. They know that nobody owns it or controls it. And now that you bring them banking, something they know and understand, now you can couple the two and bring the masses into the system. So how do you invite someone? Explain to them, I have the world's first decentralized bank. If they're in the crypto space, tell them, have you ever used USDT before? Well, guess what? The guy who created that is now creating this bank. So this is what you say. This is what I say. Hey, with Quentin, Frankie called me and all he had to say to me was, and just so you guys know, my mentality of where I was when Frankie called me, I have a crypto and Forex trading company already. Very happy doing that. And he called me up, said, listen, I got something you got to check out. I'm like, he goes, no, listen, you got to hear this. It's the world's first decentralized bank. The second he said that, that's all he had to say to me. I said, send me everything you got. Hang on a second. Let me call Quentin. And we put Quentin on a three-way phone call, and Frankie explained it to the two of us. We did our due diligence quickly. We took action. So what do you say? You say what excited you about the project. Listen, I don't know what's going to excite you about what I see, but what I see is this. This is what got me excited. Okay? It's got to be simple and from the heart. Presenting. I don't present to any of my own recruits. Anybody that I'm trying to recruit, anybody that is a guest of mine, I don't do the presentation. I'll have Frankie talk to them. I'll have John talk to them. I'll have Quentin talk to them. Anybody else who's not me doing the presentation. And here's why. If someone, I'll give you a great example. So I have a friend named Troy. And Troy is a big player in the industry. I've known Troy for a very long time. But Troy and I have gone out and we've had some drinks together. So Troy knows me in that way, right? I don't want Troy having the thoughts of us having drinks together have anything to do with this opportunity. What's more important is for the opportunity to stand by itself. So how do we do that? We take ourselves out of the way. So Troy did not know Frankie. So I introduced Troy to Frankie, and then I let Frankie present the business. We now have a 10-minute tool that will definitely go out first before I ever have anyone speak to anybody else. Show them the 10-minute video. Listen, man, you got 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes of your life. After that, if you don't like it, we're done. If it's for you, you want to know more, I want to introduce you to somebody. Very, very simple. So once you've done those processes, yeah, they watch the video, they like it. You put them on a three-way phone call. Three-way phone calls are huge. That third-party credibility is massive. Again, take yourself out of the way. They know you as whatever job you have. They don't know you as the decentralized expert. So put somebody who's a decentralized expert on the phone with them or on a Zoom with them. Here's the biggest part about all of this. Edification, edification, edification. Meaning, if the person that you're bringing to the table is a neuroscientist, okay, or a neurosurgeon, or a rocket scientist, and they are this person in their field, okay, you need to present the person who's going to be doing the three-way phone call for you higher than this person. So the way you do that is, hey, Quentin, this is my friend John. John is he's a neurosurgeon down at TCU, and but he's very interested in decentralized banking. Let me tell you about Quentin. Quentin And then you edify that third person like they walk on water. This person knows all about decentralized banking. He actually is an absolute expert in the cryptocurrency industry. He's made multiple seven figures in this industry, and he really knows what he's talking about. Quinnton is actually the gentleman that I look to when I'm looking to get answers about the crypto space, when I'm looking to get answers about how this whole thing works. And I want you to meet Quinnton. And we're very fortunate to get Quinton's time today because he's very busy. But I told him about you, John. And so he wanted to meet you, and I need you guys to meet for sure because you two are massive powerhouses. So Quinnton, say hello to John. So imagine, watch what I did there. I let Quinnton take control of the call by saying, Quinnton, say hello to John. I don't want John taking control of the call. I want Quinnton taking control of the call, and I want Quinnton managing the call and leading it in the direction that we needed to go. So there's the three-way call. Do the three-way call in that way. Now, you're going to think in that three-way call that there's something that you need to say. There is nothing that you need to say that is important at this time. If you want to get this person enrolled, the only thing you can do is to shut up. That's it. I'm not being rude when I say that, but shut up. Don't say anything. Let the third party, Quinnton, whoever it is, lead this person through the questions, the conversation. Let's figure out if this person is a prospect and a business partner for us. We're interviewing them. We're not being interviewed. That's one of the biggest things that people don't understand. We're not on trial here. They are. So we need to know whether they fit with us. We have the world's first decentralized bank, which is the largest cryptocurrency project in the history of mankind, in the history of cryptocurrency. We're not on trial. They are. So make sure that the people you bring on understand how important that third party is that you're bringing onto the call, because that person will determine whether you're going to be in our business, right? So it's kind of like a child with anything that they want. If you take it away, they want it more. So it's important for them to understand, listen, I don't know if I can get a hold of Quinnton. I really hope that I do. I mean, this project is so massive. He's extremely busy. So I'm hoping we can get a hold of him. Then when you call Quinnton, you get, man, I can't believe it. We actually got him on. His time's really valuable. So let's do this really quickly. Let me introduce you to Quinnton. And then you edify him. Okay. That's how this is done. And if you do it any other way, you're going to hurt yourself. I promise. And I know out of the 300 plus people there, I know you believe you've got a better way to do it. And if you do and it works for you, fantastic. If it doesn't work for you, maybe, hopefully you took some notes and you can get to the point to where you enroll someone. When you get to this point of enrolling someone, understand that the relationship didn't end, it just began. Okay. This process is something that puts someone into your business. Now they're new in the business. When they're new in the business, they have the highest level of anxiety and the lowest level of belief. And it is your job to match those two, to bring that level of belief to the highest level of excitement. So you have what I call ignorance on fire. You have them creating a list. And this is really big, and it goes back to inviting. Your list is everyone that is in your phone. I have literally over 5,000 people on my phone, as much as the phone can hold. And all of those people are on my list. And I don't care what they're doing, who they are, what their background is, how much money they make, how busy they are. I could care less. I'm going to call them anyway, and I'm going to process through. In a deck of 52 cards, you're looking for 4 aces. That's it. But I will tell you that in this project, I have taken a percentage of 98% yeses and 2% nos. And that's an actual statistic of my recruiting. And it has nothing to do with how good of a recruiter I am, because I take myself out of the way and I let the business present itself and I let somebody else do the work. And the reason this is important, and you got to listen when I say this, the reason this is important is because when you bring somebody new into the business, they're going to reflect back and think, okay, what did this person do? What did my friend do? My friend showed me a video. They put me on a call with somebody else. Somebody else signed me up and put me into the business. And now they're putting me on trainings. So when you enroll them, don't sign them up alone. because let's be honest, the sign up process here is not that easy yet. It's getting better. So have that third party help you. Your upline, that's why they're there, is to support you. Have them walk you through the sign up process for them, which is also showing them that you have all this support that you need in this business. It's not you doing all the work. Because if it's you doing all the work, they're going to reflect back and think, I'm really busy already. I don't have time to do what you just did. Sure, I'll throw $1,000 at it, but I don't have time for that. You need to show them that the time that they've taken up is not you doing the work. Video, three-way, somebody else enrolled. Done. Very, very simple. It's an easy process. Now get them to training. Here's what's interesting. The entire time that you have invited, presented, enrolled, you've been training them. You've been getting trained yourself, and you've been training the person that you just brought into the business. They've been trained to understand how the invitation went, how the presentation went, how the enrollment went, and now they understand to duplicate the process. This is a very simple process. Again, even during the trainings, be quiet, listen, take notes. People will do what you do, right? Monkey see, monkey do. Very simple. So if you will lead by example, they will do that too. The biggest thing about recruiting is when you stop recruiting and you get into what I call management mode. Management mode is you've built a team, you've got some money that you're making, and you think it's just going to take off. No, it's not. Let me give you some solid numbers for you. Around 300 to 450 people on your team per leg is when you start to go into momentum. You can kill your momentum by going into management mode. Management mode looks like this. Hey, Quentin, how many people have you called today? Hey, Quentin, are you recruiting anybody? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? That's honestly, man, that's their business. Your business is to be calling the next person. If you want to create the largest business you've ever had, if you're a first-time person and you want to create all the things you've heard about what this industry gives you, you have to do it and start with the basics. Every morning I start with the basics. My list, my phone list that I have, that is just pages of people that I still need to call. And every single day I sit down and I'm calling a minimum of 10 people per day to walk them through the process. Manage the 10 people that you're putting through the process every day, and make sure the biggest thing I can tell you, and write this in all capitals, is the fortune is in the follow-up. If you don't follow up, they're not going to call you to get in the business. Follow up with them to get them enrolled. Because what will happen is somebody else will call them. That's already happening now. And so somebody else will call them. Oh yeah, so-and-so told me about it, but he never called me back, but I'm ready to go. And then they sign up in somebody else's business. It will happen. 35 years out doing this, I've seen it all. So manage your business like it's a business that will pay you like a business. So with that, I'm finished, and I will hand this back over to you, Mr. Q. Thank you so much.
Great job. Awesome information. Simple. That was 10 minutes maybe of just real simple things that you can do. If you keep this simple, you're going to have a very high chance of success and building a massive team. And guess what? The proof is in the pudding, right? If you saw how many, people are on Mr. Alex's team, you would understand that what he is doing is absolutely working. When he called me, he didn't do all the work. He let someone else do it. And guess what? Now, there's 5,000 or so people in just that team alone, if not more, right? So hope you took some good notes. That's just great stuff. That's simple basics to just sharing the opportunity. And I hate the word recruiting, right? Because it's almost like people get recruited for jobs. Like, recruiting is a job. We're just sharing here, right? We're sharing something that we found interest in, that we thought was an amazing opportunity, something that we believe is going to do amazing things, and we just go out and share it, right? When you're out sharing in desperation, or when you're out, trying to do it all yourself, you're going to find yourself just hitting your head against the wall, and you're going to get frustrated, you're going to give up, and you're not going to have success. But if you just do small, simple things on a daily basis, talk to 3 people a day, every single day, consistently over time, and then you're going to come to that one person that's that next leader, right? And then you're going to start seeing that momentum, and you keep going, right? Don't think because you got one person here, that's all you need, right? You need at least 3, right? But you want to have as many as possible so that you can grow a massive business, right? We have not hit momentum yet in this company. Not hardly. Was there 150,000 people maybe? I mean, we're talking about 7 billion people around the world that, you know, need what we have here. So don't feel like, you know, the one thing that they all, I remember a gentleman, and Dr. John Sachtouras knows this gentleman as well, Mr. Holton Bugs. He says there's never a shortage of people. There's never a shortage. You can talk to somebody new every single day. I guarantee you can't talk to all 7 billion people in the world. So you always got ammo. So great job, Alex. We appreciate that. Let's move along. And now we want to go to some testimonials, right? We want to hear from some of the leaders, right? The leaders here, all of the co-hosts that are on. Big shout out to you guys. We know the work that goes into what you guys are doing for your teams and your people. All right. And so we want to hear from a few individuals. I think first, do we have a specific order, Alex, that you want to go in?
No. Actually, I want Darren to go last. I do know that.
Okay, you want Darren to go last. Okay, so and we're talking about leaders here that are at rank 4 and above in this particular business. And if you've been on any of the calls, you know what rank 4. It's not a very hard position to get to, but it can be hard if you don't do anything, right? But if you're building, it's a position that starts to separate you from the pack, right? And I know for myself, this has been life-changing very quickly, going from a position of, you know, not having a whole lot and, you know, things kind of being a little tight and a little stressful to now, okay, you know, I can see what this can really do. And it's been amazing since hitting that rank 4, and I challenge everyone to get there as fast as possible. So I know we have 𝗪𝗲𝗪. I hope I'm saying that right. 𝗪𝗲𝗪. 𝗪𝗲𝗪. Okay, make sure I'm saying that correct. So first we want to hear from 𝗪𝗲𝗪, if we can get you up and give your testimonial.
𝗪𝗲𝗪, levanta la mano, por favor. Raise your hand. There she is, Deobank. Okay, there she is. Make co-host. Okay, there you go.
I am here. It's okay.
Hello, welcome.
Yes, yeah,
hello. How are you? Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for your presentation. When I knew about WeFi, I wasn't really looking for another business. I was looking for a system to better lead my life and my Spanish-speaking community. And then I learned something simple. Leadership is not title or a position, is a daily decision, a decision of clarity, knowing why you do this. Main is to educate and open path in DeFi for those who never had access. Also, a decision of consistency, showing up every day, even when the result I want is still being built. And a decision of community too, because leading is not going ahead alone. It's making sure others can also arrive. In WeFi, I found 3 things that changed the game for me. Number 1, practical education that anyone can follow. Number 2, a simple duplication model. You teach, you accompany, you repeat. And 3, a real ecosystem. In this case, Deobank that's paid for the value you create, not for empty promises. In this month, I have been constant study who execute daily, study for growth myself, help my team, and talk to someone new. that discipline repeat day by day builds results. If you are here today thinking, is this for me? I leave you with this. The best time to start is today, even before you feel you're ready. The step you made today made to be beside others were probably waiting to begin. I have chosen this path of accompanying with education, consistency, and result. So if someone here decides to do it too, then this was already worth it. Thank you so much to everyone. Good luck and good bless you. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity for today.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And this is one of our Spanish leaders that's leading in the Spanish market. So congratulations to you and all your success, and to all your future success and your team. So thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Thank you. The next leader that we're going to hear from is Fabricio. Hope I'm saying that right. Fabricio. There we go. Fabricio. Mr. Fabricio, if you can come up, please, and share your testimonial.
Saludos, saludos, saludos a todos. Gracias por permitirme esta mañana también compartir un poco lo que ha pasado ya con WeFi en estos meses que estamos incorporándonos acá a la comunidad. Agradecer primero al doctor John Sachtouras por haberme tomado en cuenta nuevamente en este reto profesional, y yo creo que todas las personas que venimos los últimos 10 años, 8 años en el mundo cripto, esperábamos realmente esta herramienta con el banco WeFi. Todo el mundo sabía que en algún momento de la vida íbamos a poder tener una herramienta que nos permita conectarnos ya al mundo fiat también, porque a la larga los distintos países lo que están buscando es el tema de regularización. Y hemos visto que con WeFi, hoy por hoy, la gente tiene una segunda oportunidad de poder volver a capitalizarse, de volver a aprender, de volver a conocer este mercado que ya en algunos años, realmente ha hecho bastante crecimiento en el tema financiero. Así que en lo personal, en este momento, pues me siento muy feliz, realmente muy contento por ver el crecimiento primero de la comunidad, ver el crecimiento de cada una de las personas que de alguna manera también venían golpeadas por algunos procesos, indistintamente en diferentes áreas que han venido trabajando, pero ahora vemos ya nuevamente la sonrisa de esperanza, la esperanza del poder saber que en unos años vamos a estar posicionados realmente como en el primer banco descentralizado en el mundo, y también posicionados y capitalizados para poder seguir obviamente creciendo en la parte financiera. Yo nuevamente vuelvo y repito, muy contentos, muy felices, siguiendo instrucciones, haciendo que las cosas pasen, y ahora listos con la maleta ya para poder recorrer toda Latinoamérica, amigos. Estamos listos y preparados. Muchísimas gracias.
A ti, Fabricio, muchas gracias. Go ahead, Q. You're muted, Q.
Thank you, sir. And just so you know, guys, you can turn on your closed captions so that you can read in English, the translation. So sorry if I didn't put that out first, but if they are speaking in Spanish, you can turn on those closed captions. So, and you can read everything. All right. Thank you, sir. Let's go to our next leader for our next testimonial. We are going to hear from a gentleman that's been blazing the trail. I mean, just building an incredible and amazing organization right now. The things that he's doing is incredible. This gentleman has earned tens of millions of dollars in the space as well. So I want to bring up Mr. Toa. If you are there, we want to unmute and let you come in and share with us, sir. And congratulations on all your success as well, sir.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me clear?
Yes, we can, loud and clear.
Hello,
love the background. Love the background. I need this background, man. You have to share me this background. That's pretty awesome.
Of course, bro. I'm so excited. I'm excited as my background is. So, guys, I'm just want to say a few words here. First, thanks for the opportunity to have this 2-minute speak here. My name is Toa. I live in French Polynesia. I've been a professional networker since several years. I had the opportunity to analyze many projects in my life, but I can tell you that very few have impressed me as much as WeFi. Okay, I'm so excited about this company in so many aspects. First of all, what immediately attracted me was the credibility behind the company. Okay, I know Collins Reeves for many years. I know when he's doing something, everything he's touching is becoming gold. So we are here in the first decentralized bank, accessible to everybody. That allow me to combine the cryptocurrencies and fiat money, guys. This is something huge. Clear advantages, borderless payment, the ability to manage my crypto assets, my fiat currency in one place in a solid program that truly rewards sharing. And what we love to do is sharing good things to good people, right? And in terms of credibility, guys, this is a cutting edge technology. I think I've never seen that before in the past. We are really, like John said, in a shift, and we are moving to something that will take the revolution, that will take the world by storm. And on an emotional level, I mean, WeFi represents true financial freedom for me. And it's a tool that allows me to secure my future. And guys, I hope you feel the same, because here it's something that people will tell you, thank you for this opportunity. Finally, I would recommend this because without no hesitation, guys, because this is something that will change the future of so many people. It's not a startup company. They already did the things, and it's not like we are starting and beginning and projecting something on the moon. No, guys, this is something that already exists, and this is going to change a lot. So, guys, enjoy the ride. I want to thank all the French team also. Je veux remercier toute la team française, francophone, la team de Polynésie. Gracias a mi equipo latino también. Estamos en eso, guys. We are going to rock this planet with this opportunity. Thank you to you guys, to the upline, to also Mr. John Sachtouras, and thank you to all the people here that making the dream happen. Thank you, guys, and see you soon.
Thank you, man. You win the award for the best background. Let me just tell you, that background is awesome, man. Awesome. And I know this guy, man, when I tell you this guy doesn't stop working, like they're doing presentations in different languages. As you can see, he can speak multiple languages very easily, and they're building a massive organization. This is why this gentleman has had success, massive success in this industry. So congratulations to you. I know you're going to blow through all of these ranks, and you're going to bring a lot of people and inspire and help a lot of people in the process. So thank you, sir. All right, next, we have our next leader that is going to come up and share with us just real quickly. This gentleman is actually in Mr. Toa's organization. I have not had the chance to meet this gentleman, but when I tell you he is blazing the trail, he is setting the path, he has raised the bar. What he is doing and the time frame and the speed that he is doing it at is unreal. I haven't seen anything like it. This guy has the fastest growing organization in the team. I mean, I can't say anything more. So I'm very interested to hear from this gentleman and just hear his thoughts on everything, because I know the amount of people that he's impacting, the amount of income that he's earning, the amount of people he's helping is just absolutely incredible. Without further ado, Mr. Charles, can you come up and share with us just for a second?
Have you made him co-host already?
Did we? If you couldn't raise your hand, Mr. Charles.
Yeah, raise your hand, Charles. I was trying to find him earlier when we first started to make him co-host, but Toa, maybe you can find him.
Yeah, I don't find him here. Charles, si tu es là, tu peux lever ta main, s'il te plaît. Comme ça, on te donne le mic.
Not sure what name he could be under. And we have a lot.
All right. He may not be here. He's probably signing up another 58 people or something.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah. I don't think he's there. He left a message in the group. He said he has an emergency. So yeah.
Okay.
Maybe later.
No worries.
Let's see.
Well, we'll definitely save that for another time.
Yep,
we definitely want to hear from Mr. Charles. Again, he is right now on the doorstep of rank 6. So when I tell you this guy is blazing a trail like no other, I mean, absolutely, he is killing it. So so we'll definitely hear from him on our next the next chance that we get. Let's go to our next leader. We have a couple more that we're going to get to share here real quickly. This gentleman we already got a chance to hear from just a little bit earlier today. So, Mr. Darren, if you could come up to the front real quickly and share with us one more time your testimonial and your thoughts on WeFi, sir.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. Can you hear me okay? You hear me okay?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Go ahead. Yep. I want to start off by thanking Dr. John Sachtouras, Frankie Lawler, Alex, and Q for hosting a great call. I'm incredibly excited, like I haven't been in many, many years about this. And here's my testimony. Why I chose WeFi Deobank is I feel it's the best platform to capitalize on the greatest wealth transfer in human history. Let that sink in for a minute. I'm a micro guy. I like to go to the macro first. We heard from Bruce earlier the key statistic of the 24-hour volume of USDT. It's about 3 times the volume of Bitcoin at 144 billion per day. I want to take this up to another stratosphere above that. The greatest wealth transfer in human history is basically the movement away from fiat old school currency over to crypto blockchain. The players that are participating in this, I think most people on this call now know, you've probably heard of some of them, Donald Trump and the U.S. government, BlackRock, Vanguard, Chase Bank. They're moving everything over to blockchain and crypto. My opinion is we have a 5 to 7 year window to harness this greatest wealth transfer in human history, and WeFi Deobank is the best platform to do it, and here's why. Being a crypto guy, I've been frustrated in the crypto space onboarding people, especially newbies. Got to help them open up a wallet, got to help them go get a Coinbase, got to go help them get a Kraken. They got to do a KYC with their bank and go through. Here we have a one-stop shop with easy on-ramp. In you go. You can turn your fiat to crypto or crypto to fiat. We have easy off-ramping with our own debit card. Online banking, where if we actually want to wire fiat out, we can, all in one place. This is for sure a revolutionary thing, the decentralized component of bringing all that for on-ramping, off-ramping in one place, bridging the old school fiat system with the new school blockchain crypto system. There is no other platform that's going to harness the greatest wealth transfer in human history. And it's in the multiple trillions. It's going to the tens of trillions and hundreds of trillions of dollars. Now, the big question is the big tidal wave tsunami is happening the next 3 to 5 years. Do we want to get ourselves in a position to harness that wealth transfer now in this window, 3, 5, 7 years, or wait until 2030 or 20 or 32 when all 8 billion people are over there? For me, it's an easy answer. It's a free sign up in the WeFi Deobank. It's a $250 minimum to start earning commissions if that's something we want to do. Or for those who are new to the call, you get to be a bank owner. You actually get shares in this bank for 250 USDT or US dollar input. Okay, I only have 2 minutes. I got to keep it short. I'm a former professional basketball player and a coach. I just want to make sure the troops understand what we have in front of us before we take the court. We have the greatest wealth transfer in human history. We have the best platform with an all-star team behind it, already proven, happening right now. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed to Mr. Frankie Lawler, my uplines, for bringing me into this. I'm going full force with it. I look forward to seeing you all at the next events. Keep the big picture burning brightly. I yield the floor back to you, Quentin.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your thoughts there, sharing with us. I want to see what that jump shot looks like. See if he still got it though. Bet some USDT on it. I quit. Look, I don't play anymore. Like I got old and I don't want to hurt myself. So. But thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, last, we're going to pick it up just a little bit. Last but not least from our leadership here, another gentleman at rank 4 that is just tearing this thing up. When we talk about crypto and blockchain, this is one of the gentlemen that I call when I have a question. Why? Because I know that this gentleman has the knowledge. He knows. And I respect his opinions because he studies, he's very diligent. He does his research when it comes to crypto and when it comes to projects. And this is a good friend of mine. Been able to share some time with him traveling all over the world as well, over in Dubai. He's been here to my hometown. We've been able to hang out here. Hopefully he'll be coming here soon so we can hang out again. And I talk to this guy almost daily. His daughter is just amazing. I'm always on the phone talking to her and messing with her. But just a guy that is a stand-up guy, hard worker, does presentations every day. And this gentleman, because of that, has been able to make multiple 7 figures in this space. So that's no other than my good friend, 𝗁𝘂𝗪, a.k.a. Blockchain 𝗁𝘂𝗪. And you know what a name like Blockchain 𝗁𝘂𝗪, you know this guy knows his stuff. So Blockchain 𝗁𝘂𝗪, if you could come up to the front real quickly and share with us, my brother, I will appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Quentin, CPMD, aka Crypto Pays Me Daily. Mr. Alex, how we doing in the back? Appreciate you. Toa, you're amazing, superstar. You know we can't do this without the entire community. And Mr. Frankie, hopefully Dubai will be meeting soon, and then we can really take this thing global. So I want to say thank you to everyone. Dr. John, you're tremendous. Your work ethic, your leadership, your mindset, right, actually helps elevate everyone on this call to a different level. If I have the ability to share, for me, what I want to do is I want to bring our minds to something very, very important, right? When you look at WeFi today, you've heard everything from all the great speakers, right? Many of you are doing your presentations. You understand the power of this opportunity. Now, there is something special with the token, right, that I would like to address. So here, there's an article where they are telling you, imagine a world where financial services are available to everyone, regardless of your location or your economic status. Now, if you are a visionary, you can see what is right here. If you're a philanthropist, you can see what is right here. If you're an educator, you can see what is right here. Okay, this concept is open to every and anyone around the world. That is the first key point, that once you understand, you know what you have in your hand is gold. Now, it's easily accessible because of the blockchain, because of cryptocurrency, right? Once again, we know that this entire project is also insured by Fireblock. So it allows you to sleep knowing that the people behind this are really thinking about their community, right? Then I want to bring you up to competitors, right? So what WeFi is doing, I believe they started before a lot of other people. Many of you know that this project, World Liberty Financial, which is, you could say, a competitor or another service in the market that is looking to do cross-border payments. Now, I want to bring you onto their market cap, right? And we'll talk a little bit about other cryptocurrencies that provide a service that WeFi has as a part, not just that, of the entire ecosystem, right? So when you look at World Liberty Financial, sitting at a fully diluted volume, right, market cap of 21 billion, but the actual market cap at 5.1. This is a new project that just launched, right? And their utility is yet to be out, but they're sitting at 5.19. Then I want you to look at another competitor in the space. We know that they are here. Everyone talks about how they're going to be used for the financial systems, you know, distributed ledger, the XRP Ripple ledger, right? Now, this entire project is sitting at 185 billion in market cap, and they will be used for cross-border payments, settlements, and all these things, right? Green. We talk about green, a green blockchain, right? A green ecosystem, and that is WeFi. Okay, so WeFi introduced itself as the world's first neobank. In any competitive market, right? You go to a place, maybe there's about 8 restaurants lined up on the same street, right? It's great, but they are all competing for the market. Then you go to a neighborhood where there's no facility other than one, and you realize that everyone goes there, right? So when you lead the way into being the first, you now have access to entire market share. Think about the token. Okay, so now when you go into how the uses of the token, this is why I really got impressed, right? It starts off by saying that this is a versatile token, which is going to bridge the gap between DeFi and traditional finance. And they even start by, even if you're new to cryptocurrency, this project is built for the people who have no introduction to crypto, looking to get involved. But we being in this industry, so many people, we've been through so many losses, so many mistakes, so many unsafe environments, gray areas. We've had some success, right? But you don't want the person that you are introducing to go through those experiences. So you have a system, a product, a company, a community, a technology, and a token that is built on safety. And is going to be the best way to just tell somebody about cryptocurrency, right? It's also being used for effortless cross-border payments. The biggest thing here is the entire market of money remittance. And Frankie talks a lot about this during his Zooms when he compares the profits and the revenue generated by companies like Western Union. And then when you think about the WeFi ATMs, you think about the WeFi crypto cards. So now if I need to send currencies across different parts of the world, even if it's just crypto, I have a system that when I provide to somebody else, they are able to exit their liquidity, right? They're not just stuck at crypto in a wallet. Oh, big crypto. And no, you can put it on your card. You can go spend it. You can go take it out of the ATM. So that alone is a solution, right? Then when you take the money remittance with the ATMs going global, I think we are missing the big picture here, folks. Now, passive income. In a world where no one can guarantee passive income, we are going into a technology in these ITOs that is already producing tokens. Now, the value of the tokens is all within the market, right? So let's quickly look at WeFi and its market cap. Now, sitting with an FDV of 657 million, all of this, we have a potential if you look at the tokenomics, but we are sitting at 26 million in market cap. Incredible, right? Once again, the ecosystem that WeFi provides as a technology, we are sitting literally at only 26 million. Now, look at even what CoinMarketCap has presented, right? They are telling you that they integrate custodian and self-custody wallets, decentralized crypto collateralized cards, neobank services. So neobanks is the smaller picture, but it's the broader picture of what everyone is doing, right? AI-driven compliance, ZK proof, everything you want to hear in crypto is just being thrown out there in this one about. So people, we are early. And I would like to say that for me, I'm very, very privileged to have this opportunity because I ask people one question, right? When I like to introduce this project, I say, what are the 2 most important cryptocurrencies that you personally use on a daily basis? Most people will say Bitcoin just because it's Bitcoin. Then they'll realize that the other currency they actually use is USDT in some way, shape, or form. So I say, if you had a chance to get into another crypto token that was created by the same person that created Bitcoin, they'll say yes. Then I say, the same person that created USDT, they say, of course, yes. And I say, okay, do you know who Reeve Collins is, right? And you go online, you look it up, then now they're like, what are you, like, wow. Very simple, because no one is going to come and scream at your door and say, buy, buy, buy. That is up to you. If you understand how early we are, and we are not just able to buy the token, we are able to mint or mine these tokens for the next 7 years, then you should be excited. So thank you for allowing me to share. I hope we are all fired up, we're all powered up. I pass it back on to you, Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily. Thank you.
Yeah, and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why we call him Blockchain Kojo, because he understands how to look at projects, evaluate them, look at their value, just to see, you know, why we will stand out in the marketplace, right? So thank you, sir, man. I appreciate you. Can't wait till we can link up again, hang out, and man, keep doing your thing. You know, it doesn't go unnoticed. This is why you make the money that you make, because you're out there putting in the work, helping people, building teams, building communities. So thank you, sir. There you go. That's Kojo, aka Blockchain Kojo. Shout out to all the co-hosts. Now, guys, it's time. Number 2 giveaway. We're going to give away some more Reeve Collins today. We have another $250 giveaway that we're going to do right now. $250. I guess, Alex, we're going to do the same way again. I don't know if you want to. Do you have your number already, Mr. Frankie?
I have the number. I'm sending Alex right now, so keep an eye on it there.
So, guys, put your number in the chat. You get one number. Please don't spam the chat just one time. The first person to come up with that number will win $250 in USDT. And while everyone is putting their numbers in, if you can scan the chat, guys, and see if there's someone who gets that number. And while we do that, we just had an all-time high on the WeFi token. We are now at 65 cents on the token. So congratulations to everybody. That is the community. That is you guys. That is from everyone who is building this company. All right. 65 cents all-time high. So congratulations. Have any numbers here? And there's a bunch in here. And if you want to text it to me, I'll help you look.
Sorry, I'll text it to you. Or Alex, just send it to him there. If you can, hang on there. Copy.
Okay. We do have the number.
Well, look at Quentin. Maybe we just move on. We keep an eye on the numbers. Would that make sense?
Yeah, we can. Let's keep it going, and we'll see if someone drops that number. I'll scan it while we continue.
Because you remember my schedule this evening, Quentin?
Yes, I do. I do remember you have some other things to go. So let's keep this thing moving right on along. We have our second giveaway. Now we want to bring up no other than the gentleman and the reason for this entire organization being here. If it weren't for this gentleman, none of us would be here at this moment. Maybe we found this in some other form or fashion later down the line, but right now we found it because of this gentleman and him making a call and someone else making a call to me. And so being able to travel and see this guy in other countries and hang out with this gentleman, he is just a stand-up gentleman and leader in the industry, puts in a lot of hard work day and night. Right now, he's doing 3 presentations every single day for the month.
The winner's there. The winner's just on screen. Anyway, keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Run.
This gentleman is, I see it as well. This gentleman is doing 3 presentations a day right now, and that is no other than Mr. Frankie Lawler. So, sir,
time out 1 second. This gentleman is also rank 6, about to be rank 7. So let's give credit where credit is due. This guy's killing it.
Can I hold $1, please, sir?
I just want to carry your bags. That's all I want.
Mr. Frankie Lawler, man, take it away, man. We appreciate you. We thank you a lot. You're going to have a good Christmas gift coming your way as well. So
we got the winner.
Yeah, the winner is there, Martin. So
Martin Arena.
All right, look it. So just keep an idea of that, Alex. All right, guys, look it. I really appreciate this call coming together for Alex, Quentin, Toa, Darren, Bruce. That work that Jeff did on the video, absolutely unbelievable. Adrian, Petra, everybody who's helped out on the call and in the teams here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But I suppose I'm going to be fast. And the reason I'm going to tell you to be fast is I live 2 minutes away from the church, and it's my mother's anniversary mass tonight. And there's a lot of things I will miss in life, but I won't miss that. But I want to share with you folks, I suppose, what I see in the business, and I see the opportunity here for us. We know in this industry, systems work and people fail. Alex just showed you a system. Now we have the video. In fact, what I'm going to share with you, I think, is the most important lesson that I learned of Mr. Bruce 20 years ago when I was starting off in the industry. It's about attending events and how important, whether it's a small event like this, to be in the event and taking notes and paying attention, or on a Zoom call that you're supposed to attend, or on Alex's training, or on Toa's training, Quinton's training, or Darren's training, guys, because, believe me, this gentleman has opened up Germany. This guy is a phenomenal trainer, guys, and we should be using more people and more training sessions. But also, when we get an opportunity to have a gentleman like Dr. John Sachtouras, right, with his background and his unbelievable skills in communication, guys, this is where you can take your business to the next level. And you know what, guys? I learned something here tonight. In fact, I learned my pitch for this industry, right? And I've already, as Alex said, level 6, heading for level 7. And I've been blessed enough in the industry to, 5 times have massive, massive teams. But I've learned my pitch in the industry tonight of a gentleman who's on the call, Mr. Kojo. Very, very simple. The conversation is, guys, right? If you had an opportunity to be involved with the person who, developed Bitcoin, would you have a look at the company? If you had the opportunity with the gentleman who invented USDT, would you have a look at the company? The answer, folks, is going to be 1 or 2 things, right? It's going to be yes or no. If it's no, it's not for them. I'm telling you straight out, it's just not for them. And the opportunity is move on, right? I want to give you one little tip, though. And this is a tip from the top that I learned from my mentor, about 22 years ago, is when you ask somebody to look at the video or look at the presentation, it's how you ask them the next question is key. Do never ask somebody if they've been on the training tonight, if they've been at a presentation at an event, if they've seen the video, do not ask them, what do they think? You get their opinion. Ask somebody, what do they like? Now, folks, if you're a parent on this call here tonight, or you're a boyfriend or girlfriend, you can have a little bit of fun with this. Start watching how you do it when you ask somebody the 2 different questions and watch their body language as they give you back the answers. If you give somebody what they think, you get their opinion. If you ask them the question, what do you like, they'll tell you the direction that you can take the conversation. And it makes your life a whole lot easier. So now we're starting to get the tools, folks. We're talking about momentum. Trust me, this company at 120,000 people is not even close to momentum. Even though some guys in this business think they're going to have momentum, which they are, but not to the scale that they realize they're going to have. There's people on this call tonight that I can guarantee you in 6 months and 8 months' time are going to have 200,000-300,000 people in their business. In a year and a half time, 2 years' time, they're going to have 1 million people in their downline. That's a fact, folks, because I don't know which said it on the call. We have Bitcoin, who's absolutely doing more transactions than the biggest bank in the world. And now we're embedding that with decentralized banking. That we do not have to explain to anybody. The opportunity here, folks, is going to be so big. It's going to be so large that, you know, people hear what they're making today, what they made this week. John said it to me when I was in the office, right? I was very excited. On my first 30 days, I made $39,500 out of the company. Now, that was, for me, a record, and I've been at the top of the pay plan in 5 countries. That was a record in my first month in any company, and I was excited. And John says, but how much, Frankie, did you really make? I was like, I'm at 39,000. What are you on about? Right? Are you kidding me? 39K. He said, no. Let's do an analysis on your business. So he got the team in the office and did an analysis on my business. Folks, I made 1.2 million in the coins in the first 3 levels in my first 30 days. And that was the price. The coin was it was at 45 cents. Quentin said we're at an all-time high, 43. So do the percentage, what the difference between 45 and 63 is, and now you see how much of a pay rise. And that's from my first month. My second month was better than my first month, and I know my third month is already going to be better than my second one, folks. I see this going absolutely parabolic. But what do you have to do to be successful? You have to be focused, guys. You have to not get caught up with the shiny objects and the new deals out there, right? You have to pay attention. It takes focus and attention to build a network. Dr. John didn't bring 750,000 people into a physical product company because he was looking left and right. You have to get the blinkers on you, folks, and say, right, I'm partnered with Reeve Collins, Maxine. Like, these guys, research who they are, guys. I would you spend an hour researching who they are. There'll be anybody, any company that you've ever looked out there in. And that's a chance for you to partner, not only to change your wealth, but change your family's wealth and leave legacy wealth behind you. But the people be talking about granddad in years to come. And that's it with me tonight, guys, folks. I've got to run, right? But let me tell you what's going on. At 10 o'clock tonight, on my link, I will be doing another Zoom, guys. So if you have people that are excited about the call, or you're excited about the call, invite them onto the call at 10 o'clock UK time tonight. Quentin, Alex, Toa, you know, guys, I'm not leaving everybody out here, because if I started naming everybody in the team, right, who's important, I'd be here for about the next 10 minutes. Like, we have unbelievable leaders coming in here, and we are about to have some massive, massive leaders hit us over the next 30 days, because I know what's going on in the background. So, guys, that's it. Good night. God bless. And I will talk to you later. Let me run.
Thank you. And prayers to you and your family. I mean, even under the circumstances of what's happening right now, he's here, right? He's here for us. He's here for the team. And we appreciate you. He said one thing that I just want to touch on real quickly, because I've experienced some of the same things. You know, I've had people send me other cards, crypto cards, and, you know, they're like, hey, you need this one. You know, you're going to be able to do this and this and that, and you can do this right now, and all these other things. But I'm telling you, people watch what you do, right? It's not that there won't be other great opportunities. There will be, right? There'll only be one first decentralized bank, and that's WeFi. So when I see these other opportunities that keep coming my way, and people are like, well, why won't you look at this? Why won't you look at that? Well, number one, I have an obligation to the people that I brought here to WeFi to make sure that I'm doing my part, right? That I'm bringing the information, that I'm, you know, on the calls, that I'm sharing every single day inside of the groups, that, you know, I'm answering questions, all those things, right? Because we heard Alex say, right, when you sign a person up, that's not the end of it. That's the beginning, right? And when people see you jumping out of this and jumping out of that, that means you're not focused. And I'll tell you from experience, when I've jumped into 5, 10 different things at one time, I was never highly successful at any of them, ever. So if you really believe in what we have here at WeFi, put the blinders on, lock in, get focused, and build this thing, because there won't be any other opportunity like this. The magnitude of this is off the charts, guys. And you can't, I'm telling you, you can't replace it just because the next deal comes along that'll be here for 6 months or 90 days, and then it scams out and runs away with people's monies, and people get hurt every single time when they're chasing the shiny gold object, right? You get hurt, right? Yeah, you might make a little bit of money here real fast, but guess what? The reason I came here, and I'm sharing just a little bit of my, my testimonial. Number one, it saved me from being in a really bad financial place. I remember it was right after the 4th of July when I got involved with WeFi. We just hit over 60 days. And the amount of income that I've been able to earn in the first 60 days here in the business really saved me from going into a very dark place, because I was almost at a place where, I didn't have it. Like, how are bills going to get paid? How am I going to take care of my wife? How am I going to, take care of necessities? And for 1 year, from last summer to this summer, I just stopped looking at all those shiny things. And I said, you know what? I don't have money to go and waste in these other opportunities. I'm just going to sit back and be patient and wait for the right opportunity to present itself. And so when WeFi came, I was ready for it. I was absolutely ready. And like I said, blocked everything else out. I still get things all the time. People are sending me this, people are sending me that. And I'm like, you guys don't understand what's happening over here. I've never put over 4,000 people in the business in less than 60 days. I've never done it before. I'd never been in an opportunity where literally by the minute, sometimes even the second, there are transactions and commissions hitting my back office. Commissions that are paid in USDT via smart contract. Nobody has to push the button to pay me. I can withdraw those commissions, right, instantly with the press of a button. Nobody is holding or, has to approve my transaction, right? That's what we have here at WeFi. So I challenge you guys, put the blinders on, lock in, get focused, right? Because there won't be another first decentralized bank ever. Will there be some that will try to replicate and do the things that we're doing? I'm sure there will be. But we have the chance to be a part of the first. And we have the leadership. We have, the presence, the global presence. We have the trainings. We have the Zooms. We have everything that you need here. You just have to make the decision to say, this is where I want to be. This is for me. I want to share this. I want to grow this. And I want to be one of the top leaders inside of this opportunity. So that's my little 2 minutes of speech right there. Alex, I'll turn it back over to you over there. I like that shirt. You changed up and got nice and, colorful.
Yeah, I got to go coach a football game. Yeah, that's right. A European football, American soccer game. So, but we are going to wrap this up with Mr. John Sachtouras, and we're doing one last raffle. We haven't done the last raffle yet.
I have that one last raffle, the big one.
Let's do the big one, and then we're gonna let our I call him our leader. He's also a corporate leader, but to me, he's our leader. And so we're gonna let Mr. John Sachtouras close this out. So real quickly, John, will you send me? I think Frankie had to go. So will you send me the number?
I'll do it right now.
And this one is for $500.
This one's $500. And I like what you call it. No, I like how you've been saying it. 500 Reeve Collins.
500 and Reeve Collins.
Awesome. All right. We've already got the number.
And I do have some weird numbers.
Yeah. And actually, I'm going to send this to you too, Quentin, so you can help us find it.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay. I got the number.
Yeah.
And we'll scan through. Let's see if we can find it.
Closest one. Closest one in the first one.
And Dr. John, if you want to go ahead and start your part, we can check the chat while you are.
Very good. Very good.
Please, sir.
Yep. So back to you. Well, to start, I'd like to tell everybody congratulations for your testimonies, for your experience, your knowledge, the way you shared. You see, in our business, building a community, there are certain ingredients that are very important beyond money. Emotion, feelings, relationships, helping each other, support each other, and take care of each other. When you truly understand that value, where everybody will benefit, we take ego aside, become a servant leader, helping people truly understand themselves first, the money will follow. If we only focus on money, it will be short-term success. You focus in benefits, service, knowledge, experience, helping, then the whole thing will really go big. And like everybody have said, this is the first time after 36 years in the industry of network marketing and business in general that I find a business for everyone, regardless of their experience, at least 18 years of age and above, can generate a substantial income through generational wealth, through the token of all the other activities. Yes, I do work for the company. I do not build my own network, but the whole company's network is a family. So let's work intelligently. We're going to close this today by sharing very briefly how to give a good understanding how do you actually get paid. And I came up with a very funny old style so the new generation can see how easy it is to share information. So here we have a whiteboard. Let me bring it closer. Can you see it? Right there. Okay. Come closer. Close. There we go. So payment number one, cashback. Cashback on ITO sales. When people buy technology, $250 minimum and above, you generate commissions. Now, something that I want to make very clear, everybody who signs up, enrolls in WeFi Deobank with $250 or $250,000 is still rank 1. To go to rank 2, you must have at least 3 or more personally enrolled members, and along them and their team, with a minimum of $3,000 or more in the team, qualify, you go to rank 2. So on the ITO sales, people can make from 5% up to 25% commission on their personally enrolled people, as well as through their network based on their rank. Rank 1 is 5%, rank 2 is 9%, rank 3 is 11%, rank 4 is 13%, rank 5 is 15%, and the higher the rank goes, the higher your commissions from your personally sponsored people. And then everybody else within your organization, down to unlimited depth, you will be able to receive commissions between 5 to 9, between 5 to 11, or 9 to 11, or 9 to 13. We call it, you get paid the differential between your rank and everybody else's rank. So ladies and gentlemen, I know it's a little bit difficult for some people to grasp it, but when we say unlimited uni-level depth, this is massive. However, you should build width, not just 3 people, not just 6 people, 10, 20, 30, 50, as many people as possible frontline that will secure your qualifications, will secure your foundation, and it will develop depth. Now, the second one is rank 4 to rank 10. From rank 4 to rank 10, we call this the elite club. Elite club. where within your organization, there are different commissions and bonuses that you will receive, which is even more than your own commissions. We call this the favorite bonus. From rank 4 is only 75,000 in team volume. 75,000, rank 4, 300,000, rank 5, 600,000, rank 6, and rank 7 is 1.5 million. So if you truly want to increase substantially your earnings, make sure you focus rank 4 as fast as possible, because those are extra bonuses that can be calculated between 5 to more than 10 or 12% extra on the volume. Very interesting. And then we have the Millionaires Club. Wow. Rank 11 to rank 20. Now, from rank 11 to rank 20, ladies and gentlemen, WeFi will share from the entire global sales bonuses that can be beyond your imagination. Very important to understand this one. And later on, more coming. That is even more. Actually, we launched already the KOL bonus, and there is more announcement that is going to be this month. So let's focus, build community, frontline, and go deep. Utilize the system, connect the people, Zoom calls. And by the way, I'd like to congratulate Mr. Toa. He's the initiative that we're doing an event in Rome. We're going to be there in just a few days. We're also working with Frankie to be able to establish dates for UK and for Amsterdam and potentially for Germany. But all started because one leader made a decision. Mr. Toa, he said, you know what? I want you in Europe. Yes, sir, we'll be there. So now the Europe will have that excitement because one leader decided, let's make it happen. There is always that one, the visionary, the one who takes not the risk, he takes the first step to lead the way. So number one, commissions from sales of technology. Number two, wow. Number two, my dear friends, is the tokens. Tokens. You have two different ways to accumulate, to multiply tokens. Your own purchase, you don't have to develop any network if you don't want to. You can buy $1,000, $10,000, $30,000. You can buy multiple times, as many times as you want. And this is the interesting part that I actually love from day one. One-time purchase. At the moment you buy, that order, that purchase in ITO technology is valid until 2032. I'm going to repeat that. Let's say today you buy $1,000, one order, you buy technology, which by the way, it's still at 45 cents, and probably the next few hours is going to go up to 40475. So you buy today, one time, you don't have to buy anything else ever again if you don't want to. And your order, your purchase, your investment is valid non-stop until 2032. Constantly. You will receive tokens every second of the day for the next 7 years until we complete 1 billion tokens in mining. Now, everybody, please be attentive because today, in the next few hours, the price of ITO at 45 cents, it will go up at 0.475 cents. It's going to go up by 0.25. What does that mean? Let me help you understand. With a 0.45 cents each ITO, for $1,000 right now, you will receive 2,222 ITO units. At the same time, you will receive 2,222 gift certificates, shares within the Deobank. Now, 2,222 ITO will produce, let's say, average 18,000 tokens within 7 years, between now and 7 years later. By the time the ITO goes at 0.475, you will receive 2,105 ITO. Means less technology, less shares, less tokens. That's how it works. So I will suggest everybody to take advantage now on this block and buy at the best price possible. Now, in the tokens you have now two options. You can purchase just for you, for your own benefit, no network, no community, don't talk to anybody. Or as you build in a community, you will receive tokens from other people's mining. Level 1, 3% of their tokens. Second level, 5% on their tokens. 8% third level from the people's token. 3, 5, and 8% from 3 levels from other people's mining, you will receive tokens. To give you an average overview, if you have, or as soon as you have 500 people, not thousands, 500 people within the 3 levels, and assuming that everybody purchased one time $1,000, the accumulation of total tokens from those 3 levels to you, it can be near 1 million tokens. If it's $1 a token, it's $1 million. $10 a token is $10 million out of 500 people. There is no 100% guarantee of what I just said, because it's all subject to how many people buy token during the period of time, which is very important, and how fast will you act and create the team. Speed is also a very important element. So the 2 ways to get paid, actually 3 ways, is from your own purchase, you receive benefits in tokens, from the purchase of tokens from other people, and from the technology, when people buy technology for their mining. And the number 3, wow, the number 3, this is where it's really exciting. Watch this carefully. Banking services. Ladies and gentlemen, let me come this way so I want you to see it clearly. Okay? Clearly. See it, take a picture of it. Okay? Now, this is the best residual passive income from other people's money management. I'll repeat that. WeFi Deobank will share with the community 50-50 all banking fees. Bank transfer fees, 50-50. Crypto exchange, buy and sell from the fees, 50-50. Visa card purchase, monthly maintenance of $3, and whatever they spend every day on WeFi Visa card, 50-50. Loans of any kind, from interest, 50-50. So everybody who purchased technology, they are also stakeholders, shareholders of WeFi Deobank, and partners in all banking fees within your network. It's very simple to understand that it's not just a token investment. You develop a community, my dear friends, and every time they spend money, every time they use their money, everybody gets paid in the network. So this is something very, very unique. Don't try to make it complicated. It's the bank sharing its profit with the network in simple, unique, and lucrative ways. So your job is basically very simple. Share with people, hey, let's change people's banking habits. Not Bank of America, not Wells Fargo, not HBC, no Citibank, no Colombia Bank, no Bank of Ecuador, not ENBD, Emirates Bank. Let's go to the WeFi Deobank, secure, safe transactions, transparent, on blockchain with multiple benefits. Simple as that. So with that, we can conclude this brief pay plan presentation. It's so easy. By the way, be ready. Watch your ito.WeChain or WeFi app, because we have already launched the button where you can select and choose the farming period of 2, 3, or 5, or 3, 4, 5 years or more, because now you will receive additional benefits in tokens. So you go to your WeFi app, you go to the mining tools, you go to the pools, that whatever you purchased, it says extend farming. Push the button, select the years, and make it happen. So I'd like to make sure that everybody understands we do have events coming. We're going to let you know in the next probably Monday or Tuesday. Rome, UK, Amsterdam, potentially Europe, Germany. And then we're planning after October 15, we're going to be in Vietnam, South Korea, Japan, Thailand, maybe Malaysia as well. Then I will be coming to the US. There's another event we're planning somewhere in Texas, I think. I don't know yet. And maybe Latin America, then it will be Africa, right before Christmas. So we're going to be very busy the next few weeks before the end of the year to make sure we get as many people as possible, train, educate, motivate, inspire, let the people understand what WeFi is all about, because 2026, my dear friends, when the bank will be open this year, everybody's going to be crazy busy next year with one main question: how much money can I transfer from my bank to WeFi Deobank? That would be the main question. And more benefits coming anyway. So with that said, thank you so much for this amazing Super Saturday. And Mr. 𝗃𝗃𝗿𝗆, back to you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for sharing that. I mean, guys, you're hearing from someone who has the results. He's not telling you this stuff just to say it. He's telling you because it's worked for him. It's transformed his life and business in every aspect. So we appreciate you, Dr. John. I know that you put so many hours into pouring into the community and to the company, and we thank you for all that you do. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, guys, you can officially say that you have been a part of the first WeFi Super Saturday event. I remember the name Super Saturday from another company, and I know John can relate. But those events were the events that really lifted the company. And from event to event, this is how you build your business. So I just want to say thank you to all of those who took time out of their Saturday. I know this is a day for relaxing sometimes, spending with your family, running errands, doing life, right? But you took time out to come here to learn and to build your WeFi business. So I want to thank all of the leaders that were here today. Dr. John, Mr. Frankie, Mr. Alex, 𝗪𝘂𝗫𝗄𝗻, Mr. Toa, Mr. Darren, Mr. Bruce, the translators, all of the people who made this call happen. I know I'm not going to remember and say everyone's name, but I want to thank all of you for helping put this together, making it a successful event. And I look forward to all of the events. Hopefully we can do some traveling here soon and come to some of these events. Get qualified, right? If you can get yourself qualified, get qualified to attend these events. I think, what is it, rank 7? And you can qualify to go to some of the company-sponsored events. So super, super excited there, guys. We will get the recording out to the groups, to the leaders, so that they can be posted in the different WhatsApp communities and Telegram communities. So just be patient. We will get that out to everyone so that you can go back and review it. But that is all we have for today. Congrats to our winners. We will be reaching out to you so that we can get the proper addresses. I documented the winners, and we will reach out to you guys so that you can get your USDT. So now, what do you do next? Call tonight. Frankie has at 10 p.m. UK time. Those links will be posted inside of our communities as well. And guess what? Make a goal. Get 1 to 3 people on those calls, on every one. Watch what happens to your business over the next 4 to 6 weeks. It will absolutely explode. So I'm excited. Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily. I'm signing off. We will see you guys on the next Super Saturday and on the next Zoom call. Have a good night, good morning, and good afternoon.
Merci beaucoup a tout le monde. On se verrà a Rome o a Paris. Molto grazie per tutti. Ci vediamo muy pronto in Italia. Muchas gracias a todos. Nos veremos muy pronto en América Latina. And everybody else, we'll see you soon in a city near you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.